Alright, now I'm just going to spruce up the scene a little bit. And to do that, we're going to be looking at Hypershade. I want to make a blend. Make this blend something like, by double clicking on it, you can give it a color. I want to give it like a dark red. Make another blend. Give this like an orange. Whoops. Good. I like those two colors together too. Let's get a checker out there. Let's get another blend. Let's middle mouse button click and drag it to the ball and go to color. Then we'll take this material right here and look at its attributes. Okay, let's UV coordinate. No, you can't touch that. Let's go into this one and go repeat UV to 10 and 10. Okay, that makes a little bit more checkers on it. And let's start dressing up our scene. We're going to add middle mouse button, click and drag this to the ball. So now it has a nice little checker thing going on for it. We're going to dress up our stairway. First I'm just going to add all the red. And then I'm going to grab all the faces here. And right click, assign material to the yellow. Alright, then I'll grab the floor and assign it yellow. And now we have something to look at. I know it's not much, but and also maybe, no wireframe. Let's get rid of the grid. Cool. Okay, what I'm going to do now is teach you how to play blast. And play blasting itself is kind of a skill in the fact that you have to think about presentation. What are you going to present to somebody? If you right click here, you can go to play blast and then the square box. And you have some options. I could say show ornaments, and that would be things like it would be high quality. If I had this on. So I'm going to take show ornaments off, leave it in high quality. I don't like AVI, but I'm going to have to live with it because I'm on a PC. I want to say 100%. And I'm going to leave that to none. I'm going to put the scale back to 1, not 50%. Frame padding 4. And I'm going to say save to a file. Now it's going to save it somewhere. What I like to do is go set project. Desktop. Unit 1 ball. Set it and create default workspace. Now this should go into that directory. I like to put the AVI on it, or I could just browse it out, but you can see it's just extra security to make sure the ball actually gets in there. again, I would add the AVI. Maya has a terrible time of figuring out AVIs and MOVs and what to label anything. So I would just do that. All right, play blast it. And you can see what happened was it is terribly fast. But here, it doesn't look half that bad. Perfect. So play blasting is great. I would say you can show a couple angles even. In this case, I can say ball 2. And now I can go to that directory and there should be 2 of them in there. Let's take a look at that. There's ball 1 and ball 2. Perfect. Now, I would also save your MB file within that directory. First name, last name, unit 1. Okay, good. So everything's set. I can now close out of Maya. And last but not least, I really want that folder to be labeled first name, last name. Keep in mind, when I teach this stuff online or in a classroom, I really love the fact that students are putting their first name, last name on this thing. It keeps everything organized. If I'm organized, you get a good grade. Because no doubt about it, I can track everybody's stuff all the way through. So first name, last name, unit 1 ball. And in this case, I have a couple different variations of Play Blast. I have my MB file, and the rest of this stuff can be in there. It doesn't really matter. And then all you do is have to zip up this, send to compressed zip folder, and turn it in. All right. So keep your play blast so I can actually see the ball, please. Don't make them so small. It's pathetic. You might want a couple shots. That way I can get a good idea, and include your scene file just in case. And there is the end of the bouncing ball. Let's go on to the next little section of this unit.